Here we go. Now it's working. Okay. I'm starting to sweat a little bit.
I know. I get so like, it's not working, and I'm not the greatest tech support. So anyway. Good morning, Uma Community Clinic family. Welcome to Yoga on Wednesdays. So glad that you're here. My name is DeJur, and we are here every Wednesday at 9 a.m. Pacific time. I encourage you also to bring, if you're watching this recorded, next time we're live, bring family and friends. It's particularly your older family members, because we do a lot of stretching in a chair from time to time. So it's really suitable for most people. And we will start with just a couple of reminders. If you have any injuries, please be thoughtful and listen to your body. If anything that I ask of you, if you know it's going to create pain, or if you could possibly re-injure or injure yourself, please do not do that. Or you can experientially kind of tap in a little bit and see how it feels, and maybe a little more and see how it feels, and keeping in mind your comfort zone. Yoga is not a painful practice. It should never bring pain, although it may bring some discomfort because we're moving our body perhaps in ways that the body hasn't been moved in a while. And so you might feel some pulls and things, some challenges, but it should not be a pain feeling. That's a big red flag. And if you need a break, please feel free to make that happen for yourself. I'd like to acknowledge that I am on the land that was the Tongva and Gabrielino Nations land here in Los Angeles. It was stolen from them by colonizers and renamed Los Angeles. I want to give honor and gratitude and thanks to them for their stewardship of this beautiful part of the world. And so we'll get started with a grounding. So sit in your chair. I'm gonna move back to my chair. I'm on a stool so I could be up close to the camera, but I'm gonna step back. If I can get up. Let's see what this is looking like. So just sit comfortably, hands wherever they're comfortable, on your lap or in your lap or on your knees or thighs. Make sure that however you're sitting, your spine is long, tall spine, long neck. And for this grounding part, you can, this is not stopping. Excuse me, everyone. Oh, goodness. Hold on, people. Music. Cannot turn this off. I'm going to put it in a different room. That's really weird. Strange. Poltergeists. Okay. So you may sit back in your chair, but I would like for you to sit tall in your chair. And just have a look around your space. Notice what is. Looking for maybe 3 things that kind of jump out color-wise or item-wise that catches your attention or grabs your vision or whatever. Maybe if you want to name those things either audibly or silently in your space, you can do that. You may also look for things that are 3 things, of the same color. You want to look around for that. Or 3 things, like I'm looking at books, so 3 books that are stacked on top of each other. Textures, different textures of the things in your room. So I'm looking at my furniture, the sofa, the texture of the fabric. My chair over here, the texture of that fabric. And I'm going to look at the tables. They're glass topped. So I noticed the shininess of the tops of the tables. Maybe if you have any plants in your space, noticing your plants, maybe saying a little greeting to your plants. They supposedly like when we talk to them, and they actually flourish, it is said. So a little hello to all my plants in my space. Good morning. Moving into sounds. So any sounds in or out, inside or outside of your space, so see what you hear. As June mentioned, it was windy. My wind chimes out there are going crazy. Sometimes when we're together, they are totally quiet. There's no wind. So today, this morning is pretty windy. Maybe the sound of any appliances. I can hear the motor of my refrigerator. You may hear family voices or outside voices, children or voices of workers, neighbors. And we'll move to our sense of smell. So what do you smell? I don't smell a thing. I didn't have time to get my diffuser together, so I just have a neutral smell for now. I'm gonna set that up later for later in the day. So you may have coffee smell or breakfast smell or flowers, whatever you notice. And we'll move now to the breath. So we're filling up the lungs completely and then exhaling completely. Big inhales are slow, deep, and long. Complete exhales are slow and long. Good morning. So focus your attention on your breath. And also notice the different movements of your front torso when you take your breaths and your exhales. We don't usually pay attention to that, but when the lungs fill, the front body changes in shape. The diaphragm pushes down to make space for the full lungs, which gives the illusion, the belly pops out. It's the illusion that there's air in your belly. It's not. But you'll notice chest rises and then the front torso comes out a little bit with the breath in, and then when you exhale, the reverse. The torso goes back to neutral, the chest lowers. So follow with your attention and your awareness, just the different movements and motions that your body makes. And also noticing when you breathe in through your nose, cooler air is going in, and you may notice it's a little warmer when it comes out as an exhale. So see if you notice that. Plant your attention right on that and do a few cycles of breath at your own pace. You can have your eyes open or closed if you like, whatever you're comfortable with. Let's take 4 more breaths at your own pace. Drop your chin down to your chest and just hold here. Shoulders are low. Just the forehead tipping forward. Just see if you notice a little give in the back of your neck. And let's do some slow neck circles or head circles. So if you'd like, you can sit up here if you'd like, or again, if you want to lean back on the chair, just make sure your spine is as long as you can make it. And so in these circles, you may hear noises like pops and crackles. Those are okay as long as there's no pain accompanying the sounds. Those are hydrogen gas bubbles that are releasing because of the movement of the joints around the neck from a circling our head. And so again, as long as there's no pain, all is well. And then reversing the other way. You may notice that one circling in a certain direction might be a little noisier than the other. And I say that I'm circling clockwise now. It's noisier than when I was circling counterclockwise. So just see what you notice. Nothing wrong or nothing to worry about. If it's different sounds, it's all good, as long as there's no pain involved. And then come back to center, turn your chin towards your left shoulder and hold here. If you want to take your right fingertips to the right jawline, you can add a little pressure, just gentle pressure, turning the head a little more to the left. And drop, the right shoulder might want to lift up to help, lower that right shoulder back down. Both shoulders are low. Checking on the breath. We're breathing through our nose today, as usual, but focusing the breath, focusing with nasal breath. And then release the right hand, turn your chin to the right shoulder. You can use a few fingers, 3 fingers from the left hand on the left jawline and gently press your the jawbone toward the right to increase the twist. We're not forcing this, it's just gentle pressure. And check on the left shoulder, it might have come up a little to help. Lower that back down. Begin the breath with smooth, calm inhales and exhales. And then release that left ear to left shoulder. Drop your head over to the left and hold here. Take some breaths. So see what you feel on the right side of your neck. Checking on your jaw, that it's smooth, that it's not clenched, I should say. Smooth muscles around the jaw, we're not clenching. Sometimes that clench happens without us even being aware, because it's kind of an unconscious thing that happens, and it doesn't always happen when we are stressed. It sometimes happens just because. So we're holding here, head to the left. And then inhale, drop your head to the right and hold. Checking on the breath. And inhale to center, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. I'm going to go a little bit more in real time. Inhale to center, exhale, right ear, right shoulder. We'll do 2 more sets. Inhale to center, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. Inhale to center, right ear, right shoulder. This is the last set. Inhale to center, exhale, left ear, left shoulder. And inhale to center, right ear, right shoulder. Hold here. Bring your right hand over to the left side of your head or near your left ear and just hold here. Try to keep both shoulders low. The right shoulder will be up a little higher because our arm is lifted up above our head. Just try to keep it dropped down and hold here and breathe. So we're adding the hand arm to add a little weight into our stretch. Breathe, slow inhales and exhales. And then release the right hand onto the right thigh. Head tips over to the left, this time left hand near the right ear and hold here. Drop both shoulders down. So I noticed that my right side is a little tighter in this shape, leaning my head over to the left. And then release the left hand on left shoulder. Look to the left, look up and down toward the left. So slow and easy moves. Moving the breath with the motion of your head. And then gaze down toward the floor on your left side. Just hold there. Then inhale, head turning to the right and looking up and down on the right side. Next time you gaze down, hold the gaze downward on the right side toward the floor. And inhale to center, circling the right shoulder. As big as you can. Get some movement in our shoulder joints. And then reverse the direction of the right shoulder circle. And then still the right arm, lift and lower the right shoulder up by the right ear. Just lifting and lowering. Release the right shoulder down, circle the left shoulder. See how you feel in your shoulder joints. And then reverse the direction of the left circle. And then inhale, lift your left shoulder toward your left ear, and then exhale down. Do that a few times. Come back to stillness, circle both shoulders, either direction. We'll go both ways. Checking on your jaw, your facial muscles. And reverse both shoulders the opposite direction. Come back to stillness. Bring your hands in front of your heart. This is called prayer hands or Anjali Mudra. The word mudra is Sanskrit. That's the language of yoga. Mudra means hand yoga. So we have our hands in a certain kind of way. We see these hand gestures in a lot of the religious and spiritual icons and statues. Even the peace sign is a mudra. So we're doing Anjali Mudra. Anjali means basically prayer hands. So bring your hands in front of your heart, palms pressed together. Drop your head down towards your chin down towards your chest, and just take a few breaths here. Pressing the palms together actively, so you get a little engagement of the muscles in your arms. Big breath in. Exhale, twisting, left elbow toward the right knee. So you can either touch the right knee, we've done this one before, or hover over, your choice. Lift the right shoulder, right elbow, and turn and look at the right elbow. Just hold here. So this is a forward bend, which is medicine for tight low backs. This is a spinal twist, which helps combat our spine becoming compressed throughout the day from gravity. So any of these spirals or twists in yoga help to re-lengthen our spines. So we're leaning forward, we're in a twist, looking up at toward the right elbow. Just hold here. And then inhale, keep the palms together, lift the arms straight up above your head. And then exhale the right elbow toward the left knee. You can either touch the left knee or hover above. Lift the left elbow up and look at the left elbow. And just hold here and twist, see what you feel. You might feel a little release in on this side, the right shoulder blade maybe. Hello, welcome. And then inhale to center. We're going back to the first side. Arms up overhead, big stretch here. Exhale, left elbow near or on the right knee. Twist to the right, lift the right elbow. Breathe through your nose. Look down between your feet and hold there. And then inhale, both arms up. Twist to the left. Right elbow near or on the left knee. Lift the left elbow. Look at the left elbow and hold. Checking again facial features that are neutral, that are smooth, facial muscles that are smooth. No grimace, no frowning, just neutral. And our jaw is released. Look down toward the floor between your feet and hold here. And then inhale, arms up overhead, sit up tall. And then exhale the arms down in a swan dive type arm movement. And sit back in your chair, just take a couple breaths or a sip of water, whatever you like. Maybe do a body scan while we're here, taking a moment. See if anything feels different since we first started our class. Separate your feet. I'm gonna do eagle arms. So hands in front of your heart here. Arms open wide, take a breath in. And then we're gonna wrap, let's say the right arm under the left elbow. Right inner elbow under the left elbow. Okay, so it looks like this. Let me turn sideways. This is called eagle. So you have some options for your arms, your hands. The right hand, the back of it can touch the outside of the left elbow, okay? Or you may slide the right arm up the left arm. Or if you can wrap, so the hands just one, I'm just doing fingertips, but my right fingertips are touching my left palm. And so it doesn't matter where you place your hands or your arms, because that's this is a stretch for the back, around the shoulder blades and the shoulders, upper back. So place your hands wherever they're comfortable for you. We're gonna hold here for a while. Feet are wide, legs are wide. Hold here, take some breath. Try to drop your shoulders down. Check in with your breathing. And we're gonna circle the eagle arms, doesn't matter which way. We're gonna go 3 each direction. When you get to number 3, go the other way. And then hold in the center. Take a breath in. Exhale, lean forward with eagle arms. This brings the low back in again. Inhale, come up. We'll do 3 of these. That was 3. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. 1 more. Exhale, forward. Inhale, up. Inhale, the arms wide. I'm going to change the arm. So now the left arm is on the bottom. The right elbow goes inside the inner left elbow. That's a tongue twister. You can either have the back of the left hand touching the right outside of the right elbow. You can slide the left arm up the right arm or wrap the hands and just hold here. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, down. 1 more. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, down, and then let's circle. Both arms together. Doesn't matter which way you start. Moving the breath. 3 times, and then 3 the other way. And when you're ready, come back to stillness. And then exhale forward, arms still in eagle. Come all the way down. Inhale, come up. 2 more, exhale forward. Inhale, come up. Last one. Exhale forward. Inhale, come up. And then arms up and out in a swan dive. Bring them down, sit back in your chair. So my dear friend and yoga teacher, Jackie, is here today. We're going to do a pose in her to honor her presence here. So slide forward in your chairs. This is toe circles. We've done these before. So we'll start with the right big toe. So you can angle out the left leg if you want to get it out of the way. Right big toe, we're just circling around on the floor. Sitting up tall, shoulders are down. Pull your belly button in a little bit. So this is a good one to get some movement in your hip sockets. And that movement will help to stimulate what's called synovial fluid, which is the fluid that's all over our bodies that help the joints glide easily, one over the other, or the two surfaces glide easily. And so this is very helpful if you feel like you have tight hips, you can do these to get things lubricated a little bit. Let's reverse. Thank you, Jackie, for contributing to the yoga world. Toe circles. Couple more in this direction. And then come to stillness. If you want to leave the right leg angled out for a little space between the thighs, you may. We'll circle the left toe, big circles with the left toe. Checking on your breathing. Big breaths in and out. Smooth breath. And we'll go the other way. And then come to stillness. You can bring your legs together and you can move back to the middle of the back, the middle of the seat of your chair. Grab hold of around your right, the part of your thigh that's nearest to your right knee. Okay, and then exhale and bring the right knee to chest. Inhale, lower right foot. Exhale, lift. Right knee to chest. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 2 more. Inhale, lower. This is number 2. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 1 more. Exhale, lift. And inhale, lower. We'll do 5 on the other side. Exhale, grab hold of right above your left knee. Lift your knee to your left knee to your chest. Exhale, lower. I said that wrong. Inhale, lower. Sorry. Inhale, lower. Then exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. 2 more. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Last one. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Bring your left ankle onto your right knee. Do a little bit of foot massage here. You can use your knuckles to go, right hand knuckles to go up and down the left sole of the foot, separate the toes, whatever feels good. You can experiment with what feels good to your foot, your feet. And I mentioned before, we have over 1 million nerve endings in each foot and hands. I don't know, I can't remember if it's 1 million in the ears, but there are a bunch in the ears too. So this massaging of our feet, it feels great to our feet, but it also stimulates the inner organs, the internal organs that correspond with these nerves. So the organs get a little love in a passive way. They're not working for this, they're just getting a little stimulation from our touch. And then sit up, release the foot, and circle the left ankle as best you can. So the Left ankle is still on the right knee. Just circle the left foot and then reverse the other direction. Let's see how that feels. And then you may lower the left foot on the floor, bring the right foot, right ankle to left knee, massage the left foot in a way that feels nice. Breathing through your nose, sitting up tall. You want to include, if you'd like to include the Achilles tendon. That's the tendon that runs from the calf. The calf muscle is actually two muscles, but the calf down attaches to the heel. And that tendon does a lot of work, so you might want to rub on that a little bit. And then release your foot, release your hands, and circle the left, excuse me everyone, the right ankle. Circle and breathe. We're going to hold here, bring your hands in front of your heart, sweep out, inhale up and forward bend. So you can use your forearms on the inside of your right leg as a shelf, or you can straighten the arms so that the fingers are reaching toward the left foot, your choice. So this is a hip opener for the right side, and it's a forward bend. And so hold here. It's sort of like a number 4 forward bend in a number 4 position or number 4 shape. Look down at the left foot so your neck is smooth and back. And then inhale, sit up tall, reach the arms up. We'll do 3 of these. Exhale forward. Inhale, lift, sit up straight, reach up. Exhale forward. And then last one, inhale, lift. Exhale forward. And then put your palms on the inside of your right leg and inhale yourself upright. And then right foot on the floor. Left ankle to right knee. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Hold here, just take a couple breaths. Sweep the arms out. Inhale up. Exhale forward. So we'll do 3. Here's number 3. Inhale, lift. Exhale forward. Last one, inhale, lift. And exhale forward. Inhale. Arms swan dive down, left foot on the floor, sit back in your chair, take some breaths. So we'll go into a warrior 2. So slide forward, just take your left leg out to the left. Right foot goes back, but it's on an angle. Okay, so it's not, the toes are, how can I explain this? Pointing towards your midline versus pointing away from your midline, okay? So this is a setup for warrior 2. If you can straighten the back leg, try for that. Arms go horizontal and your torso is facing me. Okay, the torso is facing me. This is called a lateral pose, which means we're going sideways, but our torso is facing forward, if that makes sense. And then bring the left forearm to the left thigh. Right arm comes up and all the way over. This is called extended side angle or side angle pose. Hold here. And then inhale, we'll go reverse warrior, humble warrior. Right hand touches right leg. Inhale the left arm straight up, or you can curl the left arm over your head and lean back a little bit. Exalted warrior, humble warrior, or reverse warrior. Those are the 3 names for this. And then we come back to warrior 2. The arms go horizontal. Lower your arms. We're going to switch sides. So come to the center of your chair and then put the right leg out to the right. Left leg goes back and the left toes are pointing towards your midline. So the midline again is the middle of your body versus away from your body. That's a bad angle for your knees. So we want the left toes turned in a little bit. If you can straighten your left leg, go for it. Arms are out in a horizontal T shape, strong arms, hold here, torso toward the camera. So this is Warrior Two chair version. And then we bring right forearm on right thigh. Inhale, lift the left arm either straight up or, I'm sorry, that's not right. Bring your left arm towards your left ear. Thinking of the other pose. Hold here, really reaching the left arm toward the right. So you get a nice big stretch on the left side of your rib cage. This is side angle or extended side angle. And then we'll go into humble warrior. So left arm comes back to the left leg. Inhale, right arm straight up, or here we go. You can curl the right arm and lean back. So you may feel something nice on the right side of your rib cage on this side. And then come back to Warrior Two. Lower your arms, bring your feet together. Let's shake out arms and legs. And then sit up in your chair. Bring your hands in front of your heart. Tip your head down. Just take a couple breaths here. Big breath in here. Interlace your hands. Exhale, push the palms away. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead, palms up. And we're going to do cactus arms one time and the arms swept behind us the other. So this is the exhale. In cactus, inhale to prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. And this time we're doing arms behind diagonal. So we exhale, bring the arms back behind us. Okay, that's the exhale. Then inhale, prayer hands. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. This time cactus arms. Exhale. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, diagonal arms. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, prayer. Exhale, push. We'll do two more. So this is number two. Inhale, lift. Exhale, diagonal arms. This is the last one. Inhale, palms in front of your heart. Exhale, push. Inhale, lift. Exhale, cactus. And prayer hands. On the inhale, sit back in your chair and take a couple breaths. Bring your right thigh over your left thigh. Sitting up tall again. Left hand on the outside of the right knee. We're twisting to the right. You can also bring your left elbow to the right knee if you want. This one for me is a little more challenging. I feel really smushed up in the front. And so to make it more accessible for my body, I prefer to just touch my left hand to my right knee and turn. I can sit up tall doing it this way, but you have choices. If you want to do elbow to knee, you may do that. The right arm is either over the back of your chair, depending on how long your arm is and how high your chair back is, or you can hang on to the back of the chair or the back leg of the chair or the bottom of the chair. So find a position for your right hand that's comfortable for you. You're going to be here a couple breaths, so get comfy and hold. Let's move our heads left and right, or right and left a few times. Smoothing the breath. And then come back to center, lower the right foot, shake out arms and legs. And then left thigh over right thigh. You can bring the right hand outside the left knee, or you can bring the right elbow to the left knee, and then find a comfortable position for your left arm, left hand. So I'm gonna hold my left knee so I can sit up tall and just feel more settled into the pose than this struggle that I have when I do the elbow to knee. And so this is the beauty of yoga. We can find different ways of doing the same pose, different ways that suits our body, instead of some way that somebody, 5,000 years ago decided that this is the way that this pose should look. So we make it accessible to us. And turning the head side to side. Checking on the breath. And then come back to center and lower the left foot on the floor. Shake out arms and legs. And then slide up a little bit halfway on the seat of your chair. Bring your hands in front of your heart. This is Anjali Mudra. Sweep your arms out. Sit up tall, breathe in. Exhale with a flat back, come forward. So keep your back flat. That means the spine is long. Inhale, bring the right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot down. We're gonna do 2 sets of circles. Jackie calls these TikToks. Oh no, these aren't TikToks. Anyway, we'll do TikToks next. Anyway, she calls these stir the pot. I'm sorry. Getting my Jackie poses mixed up. This is stir the pot in traditional language. It's Sufi roles. Sufis are mystics. So 2 each way. Stir the pot. I tell the class every week, Jackie, when we do this, it makes me giggle and I think of you. So glad you're here. And then we'll change to the other side. Hands in front of your heart. Sweep out, inhale. Arms up overhead, come forward on an exhale with a flat back. Keep your back flat, long spine. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. So we're gonna do TikTok. So just lean in one side to the other side. So we'll do 6 of these. TikTok, side to side. I want you to notice the lifting of one buttock and the compression on the other side. So we keep our attention on what we're doing. Just leaning side to side. When you get to number 6, you can come to stillness. I've lost count. And we'll come back to stillness. And then hands in front of your heart. Sweep out, inhale. Reach up, exhale, flat back. We're gonna do the left knee again. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. This time, hands on top of your knees or thighs for 3 cat-cows. So we'll start with the cow. Feet are flat, feet are parallel, legs are separated to your comfort. Inhale, lift your chest. Chin lifts a little bit. We don't want to throw the head backwards. So chin lifts a little, arch your back. I'm going to turn sideways. This is the cow. Take a couple breaths here. This is the cow shape. This is a back bend and also a stretch for the superficial part of you, which is the front body, the front torso, superficial. Okay, go into cat, and we're gonna hold here. So chin to chest, spine arches backwards or curves backwards toward the back of your chair. We're gonna hold here. Take some breaths here. And then we'll go in real time, 2 more. So inhale to cow, exhale to cat. 1 more, inhale to cow, exhale to cat. Come back to center. Bring your hands in front of your heart. This time it's the right knee. Sweep out, inhale, palms touch, sit up really tall. Exhale with a flat back, forward bend. Inhale, the right knee comes up to chest. Exhale the right foot down. We're gonna do tick-tocks first, and then we'll do cat-cow. So tick-tock a few times, side to side, just leaning side to side, spine is straight. And then come back to stillness, hands on top of your knees or thighs for cow. So chest lifts, back arches, chin lifts a little. Exhale into cat, chin to chest, spine curls toward the back of your chair. 2 more, breathe in, lift. Exhale, curl. And 1 more. Inhale, lift. And exhale, curl. And come back to stillness. We'll do 1 more set. Hands in front of your heart. This time we'll do the right knee first. Sweep up, palms touch. Exhale forward. Inhale, bring the right knee to chest. Exhale, right foot down. Do 3 cat-cows. We'll start with cow. Exhale, curl. Inhale, lift. Exhale, curl. And inhale, lift. Exhale, curl, come back to center, last side, last time. Hands in front of your heart, the left side this time. Sweep out, inhale, arms up, sit up tall. Exhale, flat back, forward bend. Inhale, bring the left knee to chest. Exhale, left foot down. Inhale to cow. Exhale to cat. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. 1 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. And we're going to do 2 circles each way. So 2 stir the pots. You can decide which way you go first. 2 stir the pots. And then when you've done 2, reverse your direction to the other way. And then we're going to do, come back to stillness, 6 tick-tocks. So just leaning side to side with a straight back, long spine. After number 6, you can rest in your chair, sit back, and just take a couple breaths. And do a body scan, how you feel. How do things feel? How does your breath feel? Do you feel a little more spacious? Do you feel a little more relaxed or energized? I was kind of hurting when we started. I told the early group that I had a rough night of some sort of either food poisoning or stomach, I don't know what. And so I didn't sleep very well. I was up and down to the bathroom. And so I do feel much better. Thank God, because I was like, how am I going to teach this class and feel like I was green? Anyway, sit up tall again. So I do feel much better, and hopefully that's behind me. It came out of nowhere. It's just crazy. The back of the right hand touches your low spine, or you can bring your right fingertips over to the left side of you, towards your left hip, and drop your head to the left. See what you feel in the top of your shoulder. Take some breaths here. Top of the right shoulder. Take some breaths here. Smooth and easy breath. And I just noticed we have a newcomer. Hi, Sandy. Welcome. Thanks for coming. Checking in on the breath. And when you're ready, bring the right arm out, shake it out. Left arm behind you, left back of the hand touches your low spine, or wrap it over toward the right hip. So this wrapping, I mentioned a few times, it helps us stretch the muscles in the front shoulder, the shoulder cap. Drop your head to the right and just hold here. Checking on the breath, sitting up tall. This wrapping the arms behind us is really a good counter pose for, you can release your left arm and shake it out, for all of the forward leaning that we do when we're on our phones or on computers or at work at a desk. This bringing the shoulder blades back and bringing the arms behind us helps to counteract that forward curling of the shoulders. We want to keep them as straight back as possible with a long spine. And so we'll take just a couple more breaths. We're going to move into final rest. And I want to get my little bell. So while you all are just chilling, relax for a couple breaths. Notice how you feel. Do a little body scan. See if any joints feel a little looser. Might feel the same, but see what you notice. So if you want to lay down, if laying down is close by, you may do that. And if you're staying seated, you can sit in any comfortable way, whatever that is. This phone will not turn off. This is so heavy. So sitting in a comfortable way or laying on your back. And again, another body scan. Directing your awareness to your feet. Take a big breath in here. Moving your awareness up your legs to your hips. Take a big breath in. And then release. Moving your awareness to your hands. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Moving your awareness up to your shoulders. Big breath in. Exhale. Your attention onto your spine, whether it's running along the earth's surface or sitting up, you're sitting up vertically. Just attention to your spine. Big breath in. Exhale. Return to your natural breathing pattern or breathing rhythm. If you start to daydream, direct your attention back onto the sound of your breath. Wiggle your toes and fingers and turn your head from side to side. Gentle movements, reconnecting with the present moment. And you may take a big stretch on your next inhale, whether you're on your back or sitting upright, just a big stretch. Lower your arms. If you're on your back, turn on one side and come back to sitting upright. This is crazy. Just notice how you feel. I want to thank you so much for coming to class. And if you have any comments or compliments or questions, feel free to ask. I want to let y'all know there's 4 of these chimes. These koshi chimes are what they're called. And the elements are air, earth, fire, water. And so I've been like really using the water one like these last few weeks because we are dry as heck here in LA. So these are called koshi bells or koshi chimes. They're a lovely sound. Anyway, I'm so glad that you came. I'm so glad that I made it through. My goodness. Anyway, I want to thank you for showing up. And we have a new friend. Let's see, where are you? Sandy, hi. Welcome. I hope to see you next week. We meet every Wednesday. I want to thank Shalyn. I want to thank the clinic, UMA Community Clinic. I want to thank Evelyn Martinez, our physician's assistant. She's not here today, but I want to thank her and the Black Visions of Wellness and the Jordan Downs Community Center and whoever else is here. I want to thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I'll see you next week.
Thank you,
Quante.
everyone.
Hi, Quante. Yes, thank you for hosting us, Shalyn.
Of course. I hope to see everybody next week.
Me too. All right, thank you.
All righty, take care, everyone.
Bye-bye. Take care, everyone.